Okay, as we're climbing up towards Carver's Gap, we've come into Catawba rhododendron. The purple flowers on this rhododendron are beautiful, really. And Roan High Bluff is kind of like famous for its walkway. There's a walkway out into a sea of this rhododendron. So a lot of the petals have been beat down by the rain. I think we're maybe kind of late in the season for it. So we'll see what we see up on Roan High Bluff. We're going to take a little side trip out there, but it adds some neat color to the trail. We've come out on the kind of open grassiness of this bald. We are also looking for Gray's lily. My Aunt Nancy is a botanist, an herb nerd. She worked for the Park Service for a lot of years, and she texted me this morning and said, "Hey, keep an eye out for Gray's lily." It's a lily that grows only here on the Rhode Highlands. The weather is surprisingly pleasant. I'm sure it looks like it's cold and windy. There is a breeze from a right, but it's warm. We probably look goofy out here without rain gear on, but it's like sweating in a garbage bag in conditions like this. Here we are at the summit, Grassy Ridge Bald. And while we see no lilies yet,
we're looking for flying squirrels.
Or flying squirrels. Here's the sign warning us not to touch them.
There's another one like that said don't take the wood from the trees because the flying squirrels need their hoods.
Like what do people do out here? They just come out here and like ransack the bald. I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to my sons for not naming them Cornelius Rex Pig. Well, I'm not sure, but this looks lily-ish, just without the flower. Maybe this is Gray's lily here. Okay, here's another great view from near Carver's Gap. You can see Grassy Ridge over where we were just a little while ago. And the near ridge here is Little Yellow Mountain and Hawk Mountain. And then Big Bald and Little Bald are kind of like off the edge of that in the back. And then way over here to the right, the tallest guy, this Mount Mitchell. Mount Mitchell is the highest point in the eastern United States. It's over in the Black Mountains. And Thru Knob is, it anchors one end of the Black Mountain Ridge, and Mount Mitchell's kind of in the middle of it. So that's a great view we got there. We've been walking through open balds for the last 2 miles, and we came suddenly into this spruce forest. This is awesome. We'll pan back around here. You can see back out into the open. Unica Mountain is just a few days in front of us. Actually, we might cross Unica tomorrow, and it has a similar forest to this on top of it. Just seems old here. All right, we're pulling here into a parking lot at Roan High Bluff. I think we're gonna hang out here for a little while. We got bathrooms, we got picnic tables. And I think we're gonna take a walk out to the bluff itself. Check out the rhododendron. Here we are at a side trail to water, just about 3 or 4 tenths before Hughes Gap. It's still raining. It's probably been raining for an hour and a half, maybe 2. We have 3.4 miles to Clyde Smith Shelter, where I think we'll eat dinner. And then we're gonna try and do 2 miles after that to Greasy Creek Gap and campsite. We are ready.
There's an F.
Our friend the Eft. He's on the move. It's the fastest I've ever seen a red Eft move.
That's like the only time I've seen a
That's
red F.
blazing.
Yeah.
I think he smells us. Well, after being kind of sour all day long, today has really ended on a cool note. The breeze is here kind of blowing out the humidity. The sun is creeping through the trees. It's cool, but not cold. And these miles are pretty easy.